Evening all. Isn't it amazing our power? People have been saying I'm mental for a long time. I get it all the time, to be fair. I've been out and about today, doing a bit. Like, it's pretty clear to see what saltwater spraying does to the sky. It's all there, all the way around. There's been a very, very, very negligible amount of aircraft in the sky today. I think I've probably seen about 5. Heard more than I've seen, to be fair. What can you say? Like, the hottest day of the year, very negligible amounts of aircraft in the sky, very negligible amounts of clouds. It's not difficult to work out that when there's shitloads of clouds, it's cold, and when there ain't, it ain't. And it's also not difficult to work out that the reason there's so many clouds in the sky are directly linked to the amount of aircraft in the sky. There are very few places on Earth where clouds are naturally forming. It takes rainforests, for example. Those are the sorts of places where clouds are naturally forming. I've heard so much bullshit about, oh, it's the north of England and it's that and it's the other. I mean, having watched the sky as intently as I have done over the last, let's say 4 years, really forever I've watched the skies. However, it's only recently, like I say, the last 4 or 5 years that I've really taken notice and made the links between planes and what happens with clouds. And obviously the last couple of years we've all had a chance to really delve, because we've had a lot of time to ourselves, etc, etc. It is so evident that without planes in the sky we don't have the same shit going on. I am slightly concerned over the fact that the sun is white as opposed to yellow, which it was for 40, let's say 43 years of my life. The sun was yellow. It's definitely not yellow anymore. Make your own conclusions, draw your own conclusions. Research certain topics, marine cloud brightening, research geoengineering, research Agenda 21, research deep state, research these topics and you can find your own answers. I can give you the answers all day long, my answers, from what I have researched and what I draw the conclusions on. I get a lot of people ask me the same questions. They say, why? Why would anyone do anything? And I'm like, if you don't look into certain topics, you will never understand why. And I can give you answer after answer after answer all day long. But without actually looking into it yourself, you've got no hope. You'll never get where I'm coming from. You'll never get where people like myself are coming from until you look into it. Here she comes. Here comes Tabby. Hello, you. Tabitha. It's the cat. Here she comes. Hello. Hello. I had to kick these two out last night because they were badgering me too much. She's all good. ain't you? Hey, Tab, you're gonna smile for the camera. Yep. I've just walked in and I've just had a pair of kestrels fly straight over my head, and I'm like, wow, that's timing for you. Is it timing, or is it all part of our kind of divine path that they turn up when we turn up? I kind of get the feeling that it is, because it happens far too often in my life to be coincidence. So yeah, I just want to say positive notes. Things are on the verge of changing dramatically for everyone's benefit. I think they're already happening, to be honest with you. People who worry so much about, but these plans are in place and this is what people want to do, rah. Just because people want to do something doesn't mean it's going to happen. We as people have so much power is untrue, and the power of social media is massive, and like, we have the power to reach people in other parts of the world, just like that we didn't have 20 years ago. 20 years ago it was hard work to get this message out. Now it's pretty easy to say, look after yourself, be kind to yourself, and that very act goes a fucking huge way to changing what we want in life. By putting out good, we get good back. When we put out hate and dislike and all the rest of it, it comes back as hate and dislike. It's a very complex world. There's a massive picture that's always like, no matter what issue you're looking at, there's always about 58 sides to it. Like, there's stuff that's reported in the media, there's stuff that's reported in the alternative media, there's stuff that we see, and then there's other stuff that's going on all the time that no one's privy to, for very good reason, because it has to be secretive to deal with the real shit that's going on. Like, I've got my own theories regarding 5G, that I think it was put in place as a kind of weapon. However, I think 5G will be used as Tesla intended, for us to all have free energy. Think what you think I'm mental, whatever. I don't really give a fuck what people think of me. I'm putting out my point of view. I'm just as important as anyone else, and there we go. Peace and love, people. Love you all.